I'm Kenny Trapp, been here 20 years at DBU as a head men's and women's golf coach, and what a journey it's been. Obviously played a lot of sports growing up. I got to high school and just wasn't very coachable. So was supposed to be a high draft pick, all the things. Took a year off or so. Went and tried out at Alvin Community College in the spring of '98. Had a lot of success. Ended up at DBU after an all-star game. The scouts were talking to me afterwards, and one guy, this coach named Brian Strickland, who was the assistant here, walked up, just handed me his card. He said, "Hey, I know it's a long shot, but if you need somewhere to play and can't find somewhere, we'd love to have you." Came up to DBU, and a few weeks of being here with the coaches and just how Christ-centered I knew it was going to be, and that's all. They talked about that and talked about, really it's about eternity. And I was thinking, I'm just coming here to play baseball and get drafted and try to make it. And the Lord just tugging on your heart, and at that time I just wasn't ready for that. So I packed up my stuff and was leaving campus, and got to the sign that says, "Will you follow me?" So there's a fork in the road to go your own way or pull back on campus. Holy Spirit stopped me and said, "Hey, what are we going to do?" And the next day, I had teammates, Mike Dilly and Eric Darjan, led me to Christ. A lot of times we think of no's being a bad thing, but a no at the time may be an unbelievable yes at the end or along the journey. He's been there every step of the way. This whole, nothing would happen without him. God is sovereign, through ups, downs, it's never a straight line. Everybody thinks you go up to the top of the mountain. I mean, it's peaks and valleys and all the things. And then when you get to the top of the mountain, like we did in 2021, it's only gotten harder to stay there. The whole commitment for me was just trying to build relationships with players. And when you do that and you get them to buy in, you're pretty much unbeatable. I mean, that's just the truth. And it's always been, for us, the journey is the destination. It's been a blessing to plant seeds into all the players all these years and try to give back. We don't just recruit believers. It's more about when they leave here, who are they? So obviously I was, became a believer when I was here. And then the last few years, one of the greatest blessings, or the biggest blessing, is being able to watch the Lord transform hearts. Even this year, we had a couple of people accept Christ in our program, which is, everything's about eternity. That's all that matters. And so that's the biggest trophy you can get, in my opinion.